Hi guys, it's me, Tao, and I'm back again with another colouring video. I know I haven't done any personal artworks, and you guys don't seem to miss it anyway, so I thought I'd go into another colouring book video tutorial for you guys. And I'm going to do dark skin again because I was not happy with the results of the last one, and I really want to prove to myself that I can do this. And I know darker skin is a challenge for people, and I found it very challenging, so this is me. I guess me being just, excuse me, me just being, me just being a perfectionist in a way, and I can't stand not doing something and not being happy with it, and that's just the way I am. And today I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to try and get it right. So I'm going to wing it. When I was doing the last video, I was planning it, and I thought maybe that's where I sorry for the rude words. Maybe that's where I screwed up, because I was planning the colors, and I think maybe I should just wing the colors and just go with the flow, and that's what I'm going to do. So darker skin has a colder undertone, so if that's the case, I want to cold undertone. I'm gonna go with a cooler beige color, and I'm just wondering what is. Let me just see. I'm gonna pull up just a picture of someone with darker skin. I just have my computer open, and I think this is one of the. I always tell you guys, reference photos are really good. Just as like color, skin, light, highlights and shadows. It's just really great to use, reference images for anything. And I'm just going to use like just a photograph of a African American woman, and work from there. It's just because I want to see what the undertone colors are, whether it's a warmer undertone or a cooler undertone, if there's green in the skin, And I guess that all really depends on lighting as well. But, it's always handy to have. Alright. I really want skin with a blue tone. With a cooler tone, maybe. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter, because I guess, like, when you think about lighting, it doesn't really matter whether there's a warm or cool tone to it. Today, I'm going to do a cooler tone because I do want to make this piece a cooler toned piece. So, clay rose. Now, I worked with clay rose last time, and I didn't think I really liked it. But, let's see what we can do. I'm honestly going to wing this, everyone. Just see what happens. I'm just going to select some colors just to see if they work. Alright, so, okay, so we're going to go with the base color, and that is, I just don't know, okay. We'll start off with beige sienna. No, peach beige, which is 1085. And we're just going to lay a flat colour lightly. I think this video will be released later in the week. I think I'm going to, I skipped a week as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to skip a week when I post this up. And I'm sorry guys, because I've been really ill lately, and I injured my knee, and I just couldn't get up to doing a video piece for you guys for last week. But you know, I got one up now, and you know, and I know you guys are alright with it. If you guys ever want to know what's going on, you should just follow me on Instagram, because I'm normally posting what I'm doing for the week on Instagram. So if you want to follow like live, like real time, you can always follow my Instagram, which is Shine Bright Design. Now this is the new book, guys. I got the new book, which is the Halloween version, and the paper seems very similar to the old one. I think this paper isn't as grainy. So what I noticed last time was that if you layer too many colors, or if you press too hard, the grain of the paper starts to crack. But this one doesn't seem that bad. It looks very smooth. So the paper may have had some improvements since the last book, and it looks like it is not as, it's more of a off-white. The other one I think was darker, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I laid down that colour of the peach beige, and then I'm going to go in with this warmer colour, which is beige, and then I'll go in with the pink colours on top. And we're just going to lay a colour, okay? I just want to give it some base. Now, I know I'm always winging this, so I can't really explain my reasoning why I'm doing things, and I hope you guys don't mind. I'm still a little sick, sorry guys. And how I injured my knee? You guys don't want to know, it's so stupid, but I really screwed it up, and hopefully everything will be okay within a week. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to go in with this lavender. Now this lavender I'm going to use to highlight. And I know it's a bit strange because I don't know why am I highlighting with purple, but I want to. Sorry guys, that must be really annoying, sorry. I just want to put this purple on the highlight points. And I know it's a really weird colour, but I have this instinct to do it. I don't know why, but I feel like I should. And look, if I'm going to do this and I make a mistake and I realize it doesn't work, of course I'm going to try and fix it. But you guys can follow along, and if we fix it together. You know? So yeah, my instincts tell me to go with the lavender for some reason. It's because it's a cooler tone brown. I'm going to blend it out with this beige sienna. If I upload this and the audio, because I'm coughing, is really annoying you, I promise I will never, ever record while being sort of sick for you guys, you know. I know it may disrupt you guys when you're colouring. But I was really eager. I want to do this for you guys because I want to make you happy. And this makes me happy too. Okay. Mixing with this base sienna, which is 1080. I hope this works. You know me, like, if it doesn't work, I'll make it work. You've seen my last one. Last one was horrible, but I made it work. So, I will make this work if it doesn't. I hope you all had a good weekend, and thank you for the lovely feedback. You guys did like my last video with the darker skin, and you guys really enjoy these tutorials, so I'm going to keep doing them. Bring some purple around the eyes just to make it a bit interesting. And then I'm going to go in with, okay, so that purple I used around the eyes was Palmer Violet, which is 100008. And the other lavender that I first started with was Lavender, which is 934. Now I'm going in with this Rosy Beige, which is 1019. And I'm just gonna do the cheeks. So I'm gonna just blend it here. Just give it some warmth. I'm going to go in with this black raspberry. I'm going to start layering the darker colour. And I'm starting with this because I need to start off with a darker colour and then add other colours on top. So I'm not going to do the, because I have all my dark colours are purple. And I don't want her skin to be purple. I want it to be cool tone, but I want to start off with this neutral brown, which is a black raspberry. So I'll start off with her face. Just so I can get a gauge of where I'm at. So for me, right now, looking at it, because I'm only doing the first layer, it's fine. And I'm doing a light one as well. Looking at it, it does look a bit too warm. And that's fine. But it just means I need to go back in with a cooler brown. So I'm happy to keep going with this colour, just to add some depth. So this colour is Black Raspberry, which is 1095. And I do list the colours below. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please share it, or share the time-lapse one. So I don't really have the voice today to chit chat much, just because I've been sick, and I hate it when I'm sick because it means things like I can't sing, I can't talk properly, I sound like a man, like a Russian woman. Sorry if anyone's Russian. Yeah, my voice is just really deep, and it's croaky, and it's horrible. It is not sexy, I can tell you that. But I will endure because, you know, I want to do this and I want to make you guys happy. And I know you guys really appreciate when I do these stuff, do these videos for you. Okay. I'm going to go in with a cooler tone. Trying to figure out what tone. I'm going to go in with this Clay Rose, and you know, I used it last week and I didn't like it. I feel like maybe this combination might work. Clay Rose is 1017. And what I'm doing is I'm just blending it between that darker black raspberry color in with that lavender that the lavender that we put on first. Because this Clay Rose has a bit of a pinky purple tone. And that's the reason why I chose it. Now I'm not filling the whole page with this Clay Rose colour, just anywhere near the black raspberry and the lavender. So it's at that medium colour, I guess. And I guess it's just going to cover that base that we put down. Now just do it lightly, remember. Okay. Now the scary bit. Well, I think this is scary. I need to choose other colours. Alright, I'm taking a guess. I'm going with sepia, which is 948. I'm just gonna go in and do the cheekbones. God, I've never seen anyone do dark skin like this. Hopefully it turns out alright. It looks pretty cool. And the way I've done the lighting is that I'm making the light come from the top of the head, and that's why the shadows are, you know, like that. I'm going in with this chocolate because it's a cooler tone. I'm hoping it's not too warm. Oh, it's a little bit warm. I'm actually going with a burnt umber. Yeah, a dark umber maybe. Yeah. I'm going in instead with a dark umber, which is 947. And just blending between that sepia. I'm just going to I'm going to fill in with this peach beige because it is a very neutral colour, and the colours underneath, such as the lavender and stuff, should still come through. You'll still see those undertones if I fill in with this beige colour, peach beige, which is 1085. Yeah, and it looks really good. I'm happy with this result. So the way I'm doing it, I normally go through the whole thing and blend it, but because it's such a dark skin, I'm actually just going to highlight. I'm going to feel where it highlights with this beige, with this peach beige, and then I'm going to fill in with the darker colours and blend it into the peach beige. want to go in with this clay rose and blend from that peach beige into the clay rose. Because the clay rose has that purple undertone which I want to reflect under the brown. I'm going to go in with this sepia, actually burnt umber first, and I'm going to blend it into that clay rose. I'm just going to go lightly, so we're not going to fill yet. I just want to build that colour. Black raspberry 1095, and I'm going to fill between the sepia. Actually, I'm just going to do this lightly. See how it's got that pink tone? It's not something that I want. Try this dark umber and see if we can fade that out. Okay, yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay, so fade with the dark umber, fill with the dark umber, and then you have to blend it with the clay rose. Clay Rose, okay. The good thing about Prismacolors that I like is that they're so waxy that it's really easy to blend between colours. So things like this, it doesn't look that patchy. Going in with the peach beige just on the inner eye. Yeah, I like how this is turning out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Filling in here with the Clay Rose. And then in with the dark umber. And this is lightly, you're not feeling, okay? Okay, and then and then I'm going to fill with this peach beige. I'm gonna go in with the sepia And I'm going to try and blend it right up to that peach beige. Like a feel, like a blend or a feel, whatever, you know. Streaky. Hopefully this will just help thin things out. And I'm just going in with circular motions, and I'm starting off in the lighter sections of the face and blending out. I'm doing circular motions because I don't want that streaky line look, so I'm just circular motions round and round, blending it from the darkest to the lightest. I'm sorry if you guys are really annoyed by my cough. I know I'm gonna get some feedback like, I'm sorry if it sounds mean, but your cough was so annoying. Sorry I'm imitating it in a really mean way, but I know some of you guys will be like so annoyed that I'm coughing. And look, if it bothers you so much, I won't do a tutorial again if I'm sick. I would just stop for 2 weeks or a week, you know, and then get back into it. That's really cool. Okay, with her lips, we're gonna go with like a clay rose peachy color. So get this rose beige, which is 1019, flat color, and then go in with the clay rose. Go in with your, and shape it. And then I'm going to fill in with this pinky rose. Now the eyebrows need to be extremely dark, so I'm going to go in with a waterproof pigment marker. I can find one. There we go. And I'm just going to fill that in. In terms of hair color, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Okay, so we're going to do the hair, and we'll probably do the eyes as well. So I figured out what my inspiration was, and it's actually a character from Miss Peregrine. What's the movie called? Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I think that's what the movie's called. So I basically watched the trailer the other day, and there's a character in there, and he has dark skin, white hair, and ice blue eyes. And I thought, I guess this is where my inspiration is coming from. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Yes, that's the movie trailer that I watched. So that's basically my inspiration for this piece today. And we're just going to do a lot of cool colours today. Nothing so like warm toned, but yeah. Alright, let's start with the eyes first. And I'm going to get my Posca pen handy. And let me zoom in. Now I'm doing like ice blue eyes because I want the eyes to pop against this dark skin. And I want it to look creepy. And it's a Halloween book. God, you got to go all out or go hard or go home, you know. And it's called Voodoo in blue, so I want blue eyes. I want something like a cool tone blue vibe going on here. But yeah, let's start. I'm just gonna wing it, okay? Do 2 little circles here, and just gonna render. Just gonna shade. Then I'm gonna do the base color in Skylight Blue, which is 1086. Then I'm going to go in with this Blue Violet Lake, which is 1079. And then I'm going to fill in with this warm grey around here, around the eyes. And then back in with the black, which is 935. And then I'm going to go in with this warm grey, and I'm just going to create some shadow on the outside. Now I want to do the pupil in the Posca pen, and I want to do a line. There we go. See if I can zoom in and show you guys. Yeah. So it's very simple eyes. Only because I just want that contrast in what we've already got with the brown skin, with the dark skin. Okay, so the hair. Sorry, it's just my computer. The hair, we're gonna do. If you guys watched my my Snow White Alice in Wonderland tutorial, very similar to how we started off with the black. But we're going to do like an icy blue colour today, like a blue-grey. Again, going on with this blue voodoo theme. I'm just going to mute my computer, guys. Don't want to bother you. Okay, sharpen your pencil. if you guys follow that other tutorial, very similar, just do the hair strokes. Before we keep going, I'm going to do something around the ears, and I'm just going to draw some earrings just because I want to. And I'm just going to do a circle, and I'm going to do, I guess, like a diamond. So with the black, I can again. I'm just getting a blade out. I don't like using my sharpener all the time just to get that point, so I use like a razor blade to make it sharp without getting rid of the wasting any lead. So if you guys want to do this, you can. I just like having a sharp tip when I'm colouring. See, makes such a difference. I really didn't know where this was going. When I was doing this, I just had a vibe that it should look a certain way, and I just had a vision and I went with it. You know, I never plan these things. Maybe it's a good thing. There's less pressure on myself to do a good job. Okay, I'm done with the black. Now I'm going to move on to this warm grey, which is 1056. I'm going to sharpen that. Doing the same thing. I wanted silver hair, like silver blue hair, but I guess it's just like a dark ombre blue now. Moving on to this warm grey, which is PC54. I'm going to just lightly do this as well, just because I actually want to get to the blue colour a lot quicker. I don't want it to be mainly black, even though it looks really cool with the skin. I really want that blue to like be the hero of the hair, not so much the blacks. So what I'm doing is I'm just blending that grey down. Okay, going in with that blue. Actually, I'll go in this with this grey, and then I'll go in with the blue on top. So it's like a blue highlight. And drag this grey up a bit more. And then back in with this lighter grey, which is PC 1050. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this blue, which is Blue Violet Lake, which is 1079, and I'm going to just do some blue hair strokes. And this might not become the hero, I'm not quite sure, but we'll see how things turn out. I'm just doing strokes, guys. So we're trying to mimic like an ombre. Not an ombre, like we're trying to make it look like it's a black hair with like silver blue highlights. And then I'm going to sharpen this element. Just going to use the blade. Same thing, strokes. There we go. I'm going to go in with this dark grey just to blend things out a little. And then I'm going to go do these earrings with this light blue, which is the Sky Blue 1086. And then I'm going to go in with the Blue Violet Lake, which is 1079. Give it some shade. And while we're here, I'm going to get that brown colour, which is sepia. And I want to just do the ears. I'm not going to colour the whole thing. I'm just going to do some of it. And then go in with dark umber, which is 947. Don't worry, I'll list this in the description below of the colours I use for this segment. Okay, we'll just use this colour. This is a rosy beige. Just using it to peel and blend. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this waterproof marker, pigment pen, and just outline. And then I'm going to get the poster pen. I'm going to just highlight it. Alright, we're going to do the straw voodoo doll. Okay, so I want it quite warm, and I guess I'm going to copy the front cover of this book. I'm just going to do the same colours, and just doing a base colour. Alright, so I've done my base layer, and now I'm just going to do the shading. And this is Artichoke, which is 1098. I'm just going to render it, shade it in. I don't know if I recorded this, but what I did was I did a base of the yellow ochre, which is 942, and then I went in with the artichoke, which is 1098, and I just went where the shadows were. And I'm doing the same here as well, where all the shadows are, where the rope is. I'm going to do the darker artichoke colour, and then I'm going to fade it out. Just gonna keep rendering here. Sorry if my film got a bit disjointed. I think I forgot to press record. But basically, I did a base colour of this, which is very light, and then I did the shadows with this, which is the artichoke, and then I'm going to fill in some and blend it. I'm bringing in the colour, which is 103, and I'm going to fill with this colour. And then I'm going to go back in with this ultramarine, which is 902. I'm actually going to go in with this Posca pen, and I'm just going to do some shading. Okay, so we're back and we're going to move on to doing the stockings. And yeah, so just so you know, when you're doing the eyes, I don't know if I said this before, I like to go in with a waterproof pigment marker just to go into the lashes again, because the Prismacolor pencils do put a layer on top and it does knock back that black eyelash colour. That is just the ink which is printed on the paper. But yeah, use a pigment marker. A pigment marker is probably the best thing compared to like a felt tip. I don't know if a felt tip will stick to it, but this will definitely stick on top of the waxy pencil or oil base or whatever Prismacolors are. I also get alright, so the colours I want to do the sock is orange and black. Oh, orange and black. Oh, maybe blue and grey. I think I might do blue and grey. If you guys have seen my Alice in Wonderland tutorial, I'm going to use the same colours that I use for those stockings. And that one is here. And we're going to do those sock colours. So I'm just going to collect those colours and then we'll move on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do the socks like a blue, grey and grey, and then in the background I'm going to do maybe like a blue, grey background, and then a dark charcoal grey floor with maybe, I don't know, something dark grey blue. But yeah, we're going with the blue theme. Not like a happy blue, but more like a very like dusky, cold blue. Okay, right, let's start with the socks. Let me just do some sharpening. Okay, I'm going in with this slate grey, which is 936, and we're just going to do every second one. If you've seen how I did my stocking video in the Alice in Wonderland, we're going to do a very similar approach. So getting the lightest colour, which is French grey, I'm just going to do the circle. It just gives me a guide of how far to go. Oh shit, I did it wrong. Where is it? I'm trying to look for my eraser. Oh, here it is. This is an amazing eraser, guys. I love it. Sorry about the coughing. Okay, I might do this one at a time so that you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm getting another colour which is cool grey, which is 1061, and I'm just blending that through. Then I'm going in with this French grey. I'm actually going to add another colour to this. want to add this this white. First, I'm just going to blend it out a little. Just doing one leg at a time, okay? Now I'm going to bring in this cool grey, which is 1063. Going in with this 30% warm grey, which is 1052. I'm blending that through as well. And then I'm going in with the cool grey, which is 1059, and I'm using that to fill and blend. Sorry, that was just my phone. I really should turn this stuff on silent when I'm working with this, when I'm working on videos and stuff. But yeah, similar process, you know, going in with the 163 and then all the other colours and blending it every second colour, you know. Sorry about that noise. My father is making a rabbit pen. And we're going to raise some rabbits, which is cool. Which will be good for the nieces and nephews. And then we're going to go in with the cool grey, which is 1061. Actually, I've done that wrong. Have I done that wrong? Let me figure it out. Oh, Jesus. I always get them mixed up. Alright, okay. Alright, nope, we're fine. No, 1052. Okay, yeah. So we went in with the 1063, going in with the 1052. Okay, yep, so I went in with the 1063, now I'm going in with the 1052. Going in with the cool grey, which is 1059. Going in with the 936, same thing. I'm actually really happy with the skin. It could be more blended. I know it looks kind of streaky, but it actually is a good color combination. You know, when I look at this paper, I actually think it's the same type of paper that was in the first book. I don't think they actually have improved it or anything like that. And then I'm going in with the 1061. And then we're going to fill in with the 1070. And that's called French Grey. I'm just going to fill it. Okay, so don't fill it. If you did, I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna fill in with the white. I realized I forgot to do that. Okay. And then fill in the white. So there's two colours, right? So one colour is the grey slate, followed by the cool grey, and then followed by the cool grey again, and this one, yeah, okay, that's right, okay. So the blue one is, let me just show you, just so you guys know. So the blue one is 936, 1061, 1063, and 938. And the grey one, very simple, is just 1052, 1070, and 1059. And that's like a light grey. And that's the stockings. Look pretty cool. We're just going to do the brown. Basically just going to do it like a dark grey. So I'm going in with this warm grey, which is 1056. I'm just going to lay down like a layer of this colour. And then I'm going in with this 90% cool grey, which is 1067. It's almost like a black. It's 90% anyway, so it's pretty dark. going in with this slate grey, which is 936, and I'm going to use this to fill. Going back in with this cool grey, which is the 90% one. And I'm just going to fade it back in. I just feel like there needs to be more darkness in this. Then I'm going in with this blender pencil and I'm just blending things together. Okay, so we're going to do the wings, and to do the wings, I'm using 6 colours, and we're just going to do the, I guess, the frames of the wings, and that's what I'm going to call it. And we're starting off with Blue Violet Lake, which is 1079, and we're basically just going to shade it with the darkest colour first. And because this is such a small area of detail, I did sharpen my pencil quite sharp. I'm not going to put too much pressure on it, just because I don't want the lid to snap. Now I'm going to go in with Blue Lake, which is 1102. I'm going to sharpen that. Sharpening it. And then I'm going to blend it. And then I'm going to fill in with this Blue Slate, which is 1024. Cool. Now we're going to move on to the back of the wings. And I'm going to do like a purple grey. This is like a Imperial Violet, so it's got like a blue purple tone, and it's a cool tone as well. So what I'm going to do is do lightly, just put one layer of this violet. And then I'm going to go in with this cool grey. Going in with this warm grey, which is 1056. Just blending that through. And then I'm going to fill in with that Imperial Violet. Actually, I don't know if I'll fill in completely. Let's just do the center bits. And then I'm going to fill in with the warm grey, just surrounding it and blending it into that Imperial Violet. Yeah, I'm happy with that. The only reason I didn't fill with the Imperial Violet completely is because I don't want it to be all purple. I do want it to have a hint of purple, but not completely. I don't want it to overpower the blue, because I want blue to be a highlight in this piece rather than purple. And I want colours like purple to be subtle as well. And then I'm going to feel and blend. How cool is that? Subtle. You can tell it's dark, but it's not too dark. Okay, doing the same to the other one. Filling in with the Imperial Violet. There we go. I need to do the background, and then we'll go in with this blue lake, and I'm going to fill in one of these strands. Why? Because I don't know, I just had a thought that it's called Voodoo in blue, so I thought maybe we could do like a blue streak and just see how that turns out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll do it here as well. And that was 1102, so I'm going to add that to this. So we are going to finish this, okay? I've been having trouble figuring out what color background to do, and I'm really drawn towards blue, but I don't want the same periwinkle blue in the hair and the wings and this type of grey blue here. So I thought I'd go with like a turquoise or muted turquoise. And if I can just sample it, it's like, I think it's pretty cool, but we'll see how it goes. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do the focal point. Let me just lightly draw. The focal point will be around here. I don't know if you can see this, but here is like I've lightly drawn a circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roughly fade it up in black and then fill it with the turquoise color, just to make it a bit interesting and textured. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is I just don't want to do like a flat background, and I just feel like I want to give it some creepiness, not a creepiness, but like, yeah, something grim, like very towards the theme. I don't want to make it too happy or chappy, because this girl is definitely not a happy chappy character. But yeah. So yes, I'm going to basically be burnishing the paper really quickly. And I guess it's just because it's a background, there's not a lot of detail to it. You don't really need to build that much layer. But yeah, this is just the way I work, you know. I'm not someone who likes to spend hours and hours on my colorings. Like, sure, my colorings take 4 hours. I've never done anything that's 5 hours long. It's just because I don't see the point, because yes, I'm relaxing, but I don't want to procrastinate finishing a piece, because there's so many coloring pieces in my, like, I have so many coloring books, and I just feel like, why am I spending so much time to color one piece when I could just do a job where I'm satisfied, or I'm just as happy, and just move on. I'm just that type of person. I just don't have the, I guess, the patience to spend 10-20 hours on a piece of work like this, especially because it's so small. It's A4. If it was A3, it would take me twice as long, I guess. And I'm also thinking about, I don't want to waste too much product on this stuff as well, so I'm also meaningful of that. So what I'm doing is we'll go dark and go in. So I am going quite dark here, and it's because I kind of want the girl to pop a little, and that's why we're going so dark in the background. Like, I feel like I asked people what color should I do, and they said magenta or blue or something, and I thought, yeah, okay. But then I think, like, if I put too much color in the background, it may compete with the main character itself. So I'm trying to draw focus to here, the face, because I find the face very intense with that light blue eye and the dark skin. So that's where my focus wanted to go. And that's why I've colored it the way I am doing it right now. But yeah. You know, if you guys attempt my work, like if you attempt my tutorial, please take a picture of your attempt and tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is shinebrightdesign, and please show me. I'd love to know what you guys have done and how you guys went. But yeah, please, you know, if you're going to attempt one of my tutorials, please tag me in your Instagram pictures, or send it to my email address. My email address is shinebrightdesign@gmail.com. You can just attach a picture if you want. And yeah, I'd love to see your work. But yeah, Instagram is probably the easiest way for me. So send it via Instagram. I'd love to see what you guys do, you know. And I'd love to hear your feedback. You guys are really enjoying this, so, you know, I'm going to keep doing it. A lot of you guys really want the Jasmine Becket-Griffith books, which is fine. I also have the Hannah Carlson books, and I have a new book as well that I might want to feature or show you guys, because I think the artwork in it is very beautiful. But that's in my future projects. I always have so many projects to do, but it always seems like you guys are demanding more of the Jasmine Becket-Griffith artwork, and so I do focus a lot on that stuff because I see there's more of a demand for it, and that's great. But eventually I will have to take a break from Jasmine Beckett's books and you know, do something a bit different just to give it a bit of variety. I just don't want to I don't want my channel to get too boring or too focused on one type of book, because you guys know I'm not just a coloring tutorial person. I have my own personal artwork, and you know, I have been delaying that lately, and I really think I want to get back into it. I have a few projects that I want to do, so hopefully that will happen soon. You know, with work and everything, I just don't have time to do projects all the time. Like, I wish YouTube was my job and I could just focus on doing all this stuff. But yeah. I'm going to bring in a bit of a grey. I'm going to bring in a cool grey. And why am I doing that? I just feel like the black is a bit too intense towards the bottom here. So I'm going to feel and blend it up. And then we're going to blend it into that blue colour that I selected before. But yeah, I really like this book. I'm glad I bought it. I was delaying it because I thought I had too many books, and I'm glad I bought it. Like, it was a little present to myself, and I deserve nice things here and there. We all do once in a while, so why not? I was actually thinking of buying another one so I could do like a giveaway, but I don't know. Give me your feedback. I'm considering doing a giveaway eventually. I don't know, maybe when I hit 5,000 subscribers. Yeah. I just feel like my my presence isn't that big, so that's why I haven't been doing certain things like giveaways and stuff. And also I think about shipping as well from Australia is ridiculous. You know, like, when I do giveaways, they're coming out of my own pocket, you know, and I'm not making anything really from YouTube at the moment. I wish I was. And, you know, maybe I'll get there. That's my dream eventually. Just wish I started YouTube, like, years ago. I only started, like, maybe 6 months ago, you know. Okay, so I've done that, and it is going to be a muted turquoise, and I'm hoping it's going to look good. hope it will look good. Oh, or maybe I should match the blues that are happening at the moment. But then I feel like it will compete with this wing. I'm just going to go in lightly, see how we go. I'm not going to feel yet. This is the Muted Turquoise 1088. You know what? Yeah, okay, let's feel with this. It's fine. I don't want to be too precious. Like, I was getting a bit precious with this piece for some reason. And, you know, sometimes you just got to snap out of it. Like, the last video I did with the Volcano Hawaiian girl, I wasn't that precious with it, but it still turned out very well. And, you know, you make mistakes along the way. And you fix those mistakes, or you know, you problem solve them. And I feel like I shouldn't really get too precious with this stuff, especially when I'm selecting colours and whatnot. Like, it's not a big deal. I think it looks good. Hope you guys like it too. So yeah, that looks cool. It's textured, but it's not flat. It gives it a bit of personality in the background as well. And you know what, we might not just feel it, we might just also fade it up and then feel with another colour. You know, since it's called Voodoo in blue, so we might as well keep going with this blue theme. Doing a similar thing here with this Muted Turquoise. I'm filling and I'm blending it all the way up. Sorry, just someone messaged me. I thought I'd just take some time, you know, see if you guys want to catch up, because I don't know if you guys are slower than me, or if you're faster, or you pause, or whatever. I know I'm working really quickly, and I'm very aware that I'm doing that, but you know, it's a background, guys. Don't get too caught up on it. You know, I think last time I was speaking to you about those Holbein pencils, which are really similar to, which are very similar to the Prismacolor ones, but they're a bit more expensive. I still want them, man. I still want them because I think they're just gorgeous in that wooden box set. But it's so ridiculously expensive, and the shipping is ridiculous. You know. But yeah, if anyone has them, please tell me about them. I think they look amazing, and I wonder if they really like Prismacolors. You know. So I'm just erasing this test that I did before. Okay, so I've done that. Just show you how it looks so far. I do want to fill, so I'm going to get this. What blue do I want? Okay. I'm using this cloud blue because this one isn't as bright. It's more like it's got a grey tone to it, and the other blues that I had in my selection were a bit too bright for my liking. So going with this cloud blue, which is 1023, and I'm just going to fade it back into that muted turquoise. And again, like I'm doing it this way because I want the focus to be here, and that's where your eye is just drawn. It's just the way the background's done. Your eye just gets attracted to the face, and that's my goal. And I know I'm not coloring it in the lines when I'm doing the background, but hey, it's just the background, you know. Just enjoy it, you know. Don't get too fussy. Sometimes I do get a bit fussy, as in like perfectionist fussy, and I think, you know, we shouldn't always be perfectionists, especially if it's something for passion. Like, this stuff is to relax us. It's passion work. It's not work that we should really get caught up with, because it's it is just a hobby, or it is just something that we do to relax. And you know, it's not something that we should not kill ourselves, but it's not something that we should trip over ourselves for, you know. Then we'll sharpen this again. And let's zoom out a little. And I'm going to go back in with this. Where's my grey? Where's the grey? I'm going to go back in with this grey here, just because, I don't know, I just feel like it needs a bit of grey. I feel like it's a bit too light here. Let's just bring this black up and see how that goes. Bring this grey in. Maybe pull the muted turquoise back forward to. It's just a bit too light for my liking. Alright, I am happy with that. I think it is cool. It's very cool. Let me sign this and let me do some other details. Yeah, alright. Little details here and there. You guys should get a Posca pen. If you don't have one, you should get one. I think they're so handy. Alright, I'm just going to highlight the lips. Just here. And then re-highlight the eye area. Highlight the wings a little. Okay, and we're done. I really enjoyed doing this piece and I hope you guys did too. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, this is my second attempt at dark skin and I am satisfied with this outcome compared to the last one, and I hope you guys enjoy it and I hope you guys attempt it. And if you do attempt it, please tag me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is shinebrightdesign. Follow me as well. And yeah, if you do this tutorial, please tag me in your pictures and I'd love to see your attempts. But thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.